Welcome to Myrtle Beach Speedway, the Racing Brotherhood Foundation race presented by Bell & Bell Buick GMC. Tonight's going to be action-packed with the late models, Chargers, and Super Trucks competing in action here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. This evening, you're going to have a chance to watch all of these cars you see behind you competing in one of the divisions and taking on a chance to honor their fallen friend and family member here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. So stay tuned, enjoy the racing action.
It's NASCAR short track racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway. And it's brought to you by NASCAR Racing Experience, the true NASCAR driving experience here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Daytona 1, performance and beyond. Renegade Race and Performance Fuels. Bell & Bell, Buick GMC, the official vehicles of Myrtle Beach Speedway. Petty's Garage, performance vehicles since 1949. Visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Visit myrtlebeach.com. Husqvarna, Cannon small engine specialist, located in nearby Conway. Hoosier Racing Tires, tires designed for champions. WPDE, ABC 15, for the PD and South Carolina's Grand Strand. CarQuest Auto Parts, great people, great products, great prices.
Bell & Bell Buick GMC pace car is off the track. It is in the hands of Justin Milliken coming out of turn 4, looking at the flag stand. Flagman Tim has a green rag in the air. We are going racing. Into turn 1 they go. Milliken on the inside, Cox on the outside. Who's going to lead them as they spill onto the backstretch? Milliken with the advantage. First 3 get nose to tail headed into turn 4. The battle is on for 4th. Throckmorton on the inside of Williams. By the flag stand they go. 1 lap into book. 39 to go. Twin features for the late models tonight. Everybody going to get their groove on, decide where they want to settle in, who's going to go hard at the beginning, who's going to try and save it for the end. Racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway is like a chess match. Decisions you make early will pay off in the end or penalize you in the end. Sam Yarbrough looking a little racy as they come onto the backstretch, looking for that second place position with Matt Cox to his outside. Cox not really wanting to get him up. Yarbrough trying to get there. Inside they go. Yarbrough looks like he's going to clear him as they head through 1 and 2. Give Yarbrough that runner-up spot. Your points battle here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, right there in front of you. Your leader is Sam Yarbrough in the 20. Second place in points is Justin Milliken, but they are not separated by much. So twin features tonight could make a big swing into points if one of them has a problem. If Yarbrough were to have a little difficulty, who knows where they might come out on the other side after a night of racing at Myrtle Beach. Your leader, Justin Milliken, Sam Yarbrough in second, Matt Cox is third, Lucas Williams fourth, Chris Throckmorton rounding out your top 5. Looking like Matt Cox has got a problem as he comes down the front straight. Not sure that left front tire might be a little bit low on the 51. Can't tell if he is under power or not, but he is definitely slowed. Looks like he's going to make a hard left at the end of the pit wall. Cox is going to be out for this event. Definitely looks like that left front has got an issue of some sort. Limping it back to his team. That is going to be a huge blow to Cox's point hopes for this year. Your top 2 are stretching it out. Milliken and Yarbrough with an advantage over the 3rd spot. Again, those are your 2 top point standers for Myrtle Beach Speedway this year. Your leaders coming out of turn number 4 going to be flashing by the line on lap number 18 right now. Milliken and Yarbrough, when they catch lap traffic, we've seen it before here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, lap traffic can make a difference. You catch the wrong car at the wrong time, and it could ruin your whole night. If nothing else, it could open a window and give YARBROUGH a chance to get by Milliken as they start working through traffic. 16 of the 17 cars still on track. The only one out right now is Matt Cox with whatever the problem was that he had on the 51. Milliken was looking to the high side to get around Scarpelli. Scarpelli went up. That set a pick, and there you go. New leader, the 20, Sam YARBROUGH, dove it to the inside. Milliken was behind Scarpelli. He chose the wrong lane as Scarpelli went up. That opened a door, and YARBROUGH took advantage, dove it to the bottom as they went by the cross flags, marking halfway. Milliken leads the first 19 laps. YARBROUGH takes over on lap number 20. 38 laps in the books. We are getting ready to see the white rag as we come around this time. Sam YARBROUGH has got 6 car lengths, picket 5, going into turn number 3 on Justin Milliken. It's going to be a tough road to hoe to make that up in 1 lap. YARBROUGH flashes by the stand and heads into turn number 1. Milliken hoping he will step up and give him a chance. YARBROUGH's just got to keep it clean and green through the end. Green flag is in the air, and W.C. Bell with a big jump out of the gate to lead him down into turn number 1. Don't know if he'll hang on to it all the way through the lap, though, because he is getting a serious charge on the outside. He sails her down into turn number 3, though, still hanging on to that top spot. Getting a challenge on the outside in the pink ride, going to grab that point. 3 wide, headed down the middle of the backstretch. WC backing her out as they get ready to duel it into turn number 3. WC slipping back hard, goes from 1st to 5th in 1 set of turns. The 38 going to lead him down into turn number 1 on lap number 2. Got some smoke coming out of the number 1 headed down there into turn number 1. That's also not a good deal because he's only got 6 cylinders in that dude to begin with. If one of those cylinders gives up, he is going to get a serious drop in power. Pass for the lead as they come by the flag stand. 27 grabs it. The 9 going to try to stick his nose in there and grab the 2nd spot while they're at it. Not turning it that well right now. Pinky staying on the outside, headed down the backstretch. Catching up to that lapper coming out of turn number 2, allowed the 9 to get right up to his back bumper. We will see how that plays out. Coming to the flag stand this time. Checkered flag is in the air. Looks like we're going to cut this one down to a 10-lap feature. 27 grabbing the win. Green flag in the air for Division 2 of the vintage cars. Going to get back out there and get back after it. And we got one around in the middle of 1 and 2. That is going to bring out a caution after we got lap 1 in the books. Green flag back in the air. Down to turn 1 they go. 3 wide back in the back, real close to that inside wall. Onto the back stretch they go, getting after it. These guys are not messing around. Hardcore racing going on. I know that is Wade Skipper in that inside car. I believe that's Charles Todd in the one. I'm not positive. I apologize for forgetting these guys' names. It's been a while since I've called one of these vintage races, and I don't have an entry list up here. We're going to do the best we can. But I am positive that is, well, I shouldn't say positive. That's Wade Skipper's pink car. I think that's Wade still getting after it behind the wheel. Coming out of turn 4. Inside car has control of the field, gets on the gas, and he is going to lose that spot to the 88. 88 tears it off down into turn number 1, and it's going to lead him through the corner and onto the backstretch. But don't look now. That 9 of Wade Skipper not going to let him get away that easy. Trying to put it right on that back bumper. Top 2 trying to stretch it out, but that number 1 trying to come with him. That iconic paint scheme looks like a 43 truck. Has a little trouble trying to get out of the way. Unfortunately for him, the 27 was coming up, didn't know what he was doing. It actually clipped him on the left front, tried to pull the front bumper off of that 43 truck. He is slow getting on the backstretch. Looks like he is still under power, though. I think he's going to be able to get it in. And we should be able to stay green. Pass the tires at the entrance of pit lane. We're going to stay green for now. Your top 2 starting to stretch the leg. '88 modifieds got to leave it at number 9, sticking right with him. Flagman Tim has 2 flags in his hand. He's going to cross them and show them to the field. We are halfway. Put the smoke on the backstretch. Caution flag is in the air. We've got 40 laps of Super Truck racing. The pace car is off. Bell & Bell pace car, that is. Green flag is in the air, and we are going racing. VAUSE to the outside. Zacharias to the inside. Justin Katzelmeyer and Strom Altman on row number 2. To the line they come. Give that lead to Brian VAUSE. VAUSE fires off. Zacharias goes with him down into 1. They go. VAUSE with the momentum on the high side. Going to clear Zacharias as they spill onto the backstretch. Don't look now, but Katzelmeyer, I believe, came with him on the high side. Flashing by the stand. No, that is the 11G of Tanner Garrett that's coming by in that second spot. Zacharias relegated back to 3rd. Katzelmeyer is 4th. Terry Moore in the 5th spot. Top 4 stretching it out a little bit. We got a gaggle back in there from 5th through about 12th. They're all mixing up. 3 wide coming out of turn number 4 onto the front stretch. third, fourth, and fifth are not turning it up. They have lost ground. It's almost a full straightaway. At this point in time, it is a two-truck race. Last lap, Tanner Garrett was 7/100ths of a second faster than VAUSE. This lap, it was 1/10 of a second faster. Garrett is right there eating into it just a little bit, but VAUSE is probably dictating pace. If anything, it looks like he just turned it up a bit. Going down the back straight there, he gained about a car length. Let's see what the monitor says when they come by this time. VAUSE beats him by 1/10 of a second, stretching that back out. Zacharias in third, but Justin Ketchelmeyer starting to catch up to him. Ketchelmeyer is closing that ground. Clay Thomas coming with him. Strom Altman is still in sixth. Seventh place, Terry Moore. Willie Granger is in eighth. Ninth is Dusty Garris. 10th, Sean Gartner. 11th is Clint King. Adam McCumbee off track in 12th. Travis Wilson 13th. Wade Skipper off track in 14th. And Tyler Howell rounding out your 15 truck field. VAUSE gained another 3/100ths on that last lap. 5 fingers were extended last time from Flagman Tim. 4 to go as they come by this time. 36 laps in the book. VAUSE and Garrett absolutely do not want to see a caution at this point in time. They want to settle it among themselves. Don't want to bring this whole melee behind them into it. Zacharias trying to hold on to third, but Ketchelmeyer coming right there after him. They are down to a truck length between those two as we have 3 laps to go. VAUSE takes it in about 4 truck lengths ahead of Garrett as they spill onto the backstretch. Out of turn 4, looking at the flag stand. 38 laps in the books, 2 to go. VAUSE holding on to that top spot. Third place up in the air at this point in time. Zacharias has it, Ketchelmeyer and Thomas looking for it. The battle for the lead is far from a battle at this point in time. VAUSE is starting to stretch it out a little bit more. It's 5 truck lengths at this time. White rag is in the air from Flagman Tim. Through 1 and 2 they go, and they spill onto the backstretch, passing some lap traffic. Checkered flag is in the air.
Competition in this truck division has really stepped it up this year. But Tanner, yeah, he went to make it easy on me. I was driving for everything I could there, and then I said, well, I got a good 6-7 truck links on him here. I can just take it easy up off the corner, and my foot slipped off the gas. I was trying to find it back. I was like, oh God, yeah, I'm gonna kill it coming to the finish line. But the hard work, Billy Brewerton, Will Brewerton, my cousin Nicholas, Wayne Locklear, Miss Tanya here, Jamie Weatherford, everything he puts into this. Billy I'm sure he wants to thank all the sponsors. This is only our 3rd race with him, but 2 wins, and we'll take it for sure.
Do you have the need for speed?
Thrill seekers and bucket listers. While visiting Myrtle Beach, check out the NASCAR racing experience at Myrtle Beach Speedway. You can ride or drive an authentic NASCAR race car that once raced in Cup competition.
It's as real as it gets.
It just so happens that Dale Earnhardt Jr. has a car that was driven at many of the super speedways in NASCAR competition, and the NASCAR racing experience has it in their fleet. It's available for drive and ride along experiences. This historic race car will be retired after the 2018 season and preserved as a piece of auto racing history. Stop on down to Myrtle Beach Speedway, grip the steering wheel, and fulfill your need for speed.
Bell & Bell Buick GMC is at the Big Red Bell in Little River and all the way to here. GMC Commercial Line, Sierra, Yukon, Acadia, Terrain, Buick Enclave, Envision, Encore, LaCrosse, Regal, Cascada, Pre-Owned. Bell & Bell has the vehicle for you and will make your shopping experience fun and easy. Come to Bell & Bell Buick GMC today and see the difference. All roads lead to Bell & Bell.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chargers getting ready to take the green. Sorry about that, didn't get through the starting lineup for you. But we are getting after it. Alex Hicks starting on the pole in that 88. Believe he is your point leader in the Chargers for Myrtle Beach Speedway. We've been talking a good bit about the Palm School this evening. Alex is a graduate of the Palm School. Randall Roberts going to lead Hicks to the line on lap number 1. Hicks actually turned a faster lap, which means Roberts must have been ahead of him when they got to the start line, but did not see a caution for a bad start, so we're calling it good. Hicks is going to clear him as he comes out of 4 this time. Give that top spot to Alex Hicks as they head back down to turn number 1. Randall Roberts in second, Ryan Walsh third, Chad Webster fourth, Ricky Locklear rounding out your top 5. Kevin Barnhill 6th, Tom Hudson 7th, Lyle Roberts 8th, Jason Lane 9th, and Ryan Lilliquist in 10th. Lilliquist, another graduate of the Palm School. Side by side for the lead down into turn number 3. Hicks is your leader, but Randall Roberts wants to get his hands on it. Back to the start-finish line we come. Hicks is going to hang on to that top spot. Chargers are only running 30 laps. So this one's a bit of a sprint. I don't know if you're going to have a lot of tire management in this one. You're going to run with what you got and run as fast as you can for 30 laps. Hicks is going to clear Roberts once again, coming down onto the front straight. This is another one of those racing deals where you really need the whole track to complete the pass. And when you got that car on the outside, you can't come all the way to the wall. You got to lift a little bit so you make the car make it all the way through the corner, and that gives that car on the outside the momentum to keep that spot. You see it again this time. Hicks able to pull ahead of him just slightly as they come out of turn number 4. Randall Roberts staying right there with him. Ryan Walsh just kind of cruising there in the 3W in that third spot. Like, let you two guys wear your stuff out. I'll come get you in a minute. The 56 seemed to be slowing down as he came down the front stretch. Not positive that Jason Lane's having a problem, but that car definitely looked like it slowed coming down the front stretch. Your front two are absolutely duking it out. Alex Hicks and Randall Roberts putting on a show. Randall Roberts keeps trying that inside line but cannot finish a pass. I wonder if one of these times he's going to take a shot at throwing it in on the high side and see how it comes out on the other end. White flag is in the air one more time around for Alex Hicks.
I mean, I knew if I kept Randall down there, maybe pinching him down there up off the corner would maybe have him wear off his right front a little more than mine. So I knew if he cleared me, I probably wouldn't have had anything for him, but luckily he stayed back there.
They come to the front stretch. Green flag is in the air, and we go racing. Stephen Parsons started on pole thanks to finishing 9th in that first race. Gets out of shape coming through the middle of 1 and 2. That accordions the field up right behind him. Jamie Weatherford on the inside. He was battling up front in that first feature until late in it where he kind of fell off. Let's see what he's got left for him in this second one. Jeremy McDowell as well in that 83. He and Weatherford both were getting after it pretty hard at the end of that first feature. Right now, Stephen Parsons is stepping out, trying to see how far he can get away in this 40-lap feature. By the end of this one, we'll have 80 laps on the tires on these cars. They will be slipping and sliding and out of control all over the place. Got a little mix-up there in the middle of 1 and 2. And to check who that was when they get back around here, I believe that was YARBROUGH. It was. Sam YARBROUGH was down in the middle of 1 and 2, and MILLIKEN was coming up behind him, and I don't know what goes on inside the car, and I know there was a car in front of him, but it sure looked like he checked up pretty hard into Justin Milliken there, where Milliken had to check up as well. But everybody's clean and green and still going, so we are getting after it. Parsons stretching out this advantage in the front just a little bit. Weatherford in second, Trevor Rizzo in third. Jeremy McDowell is fourth. Lucas Williams running in fifth. Kevin Parsons is sixth. Sam Yarbrough seventh. Chris Throckmorton in eighth. Ninth is Justin Milliken and Blaze Brinkley rounding out your top 10. Matt Light is 11th. Casey Kelly in 12th. Adam Congrove 13th. Robbie Mew 14th. David Roberts is 15th. And Sammy Scarpelli rounding out 16 cars on a track. For you Matt Cox fans, he did not answer the bell for this second feature. He dropped out very early in that first one. Yarbrough going to sail it in on the outside in 3 and 4. Going to make the exit a little tough for McDowell. McDowell going to try to get the pressure on Rizzo and not lose that spot. But here comes Yarbrough. Yarbrough up to the 4th spot and wanting more. McDowell trying to hang on the low side. 15 laps in the books, 35 to go in this 40 lap feature. 25 to go, excuse me. Parsons continuing to lead. Weatherford sticking there with him. Rizzo is third, but here comes Yarbrough and Milliken dispatching McDowell as well. Once again, I think Milliken is doing everything he can to stay as close as possible to Yarbrough, knowing if Yarbrough gets a car or two between them, it's going to make it that much tougher for him to turn it on at the end and try to chase down that 20. Your points battle still right together. Yarbrough is your points leader. Milliken is second in points. Milliken is right there on that 20. At this point, that battle for 4th and 5th is about points. We're no longer battling for the lead. Coming by the flag stand this time, 27 in the book, 13 to go. Milliken looking, showing the nose on the inside of Yarbrough. Yarbrough not going to want to let him have that spot at all. He's known to chop down on guys, but he can't do it right there. Yarbrough just can't keep the nose of that car down. Front tire's worn out. It's getting too tight. He's turning to the left, but it's not wanting to go. Parsons continuing to lead Weatherford, but it's down to a car length, maybe car length and a half. They've caught that lap traffic. As I said, 12 laps to go, 11 and a half. Parsons gets by Scarpelli, as does Weatherford. Milliken's got it on the inside of Yarbrough for that 4th spot. That is a battle for points. If Milliken can get by him and by Rizzo, he'll gain a handful of points on your point leader. Yarbrough not wanting to give it up, going to battle for all he's got, because we are running out of races and every point is going to matter in this championship chase. Parsons catching up to some more lap traffic now in 3 and 4 as we're getting ready to come by the start-finish line now. 10 laps to go. 10 digits extended from Flagman Tim. Milliken getting a little out of shape coming out of 4, right up next to Yarbrough. If those two make contact, Lord knows what might have come out if they both end up wrecking. That could throw the whole points battle up in the air. They are side by side down into 3 and 4. Parsons continuing to lead 2 car lengths on Weatherford. Milliken gets to the inside and clears Yarbrough onto the front stretch. Jamie Weatherford at the back bumper of Parsons. He is right there, gets the nose on the inside, coming down the backstretch. Into turn 4 they go. Weatherford to the inside. Parsons on the outside. Parsons sails it on the gas through, breaks the back end loose as he comes out of 4. He leads that lap, but only by a fender. Into turn 1 they go. Parsons tries to stay there. Weatherford washes up a little bit. Parsons on the gas, trying to stick with him, but Weatherford clears him on the back straight. Into turn 3 they go. Parsons' stuff is used up. Weatherford may have saved just enough, but Parsons has crossed him over. Gets it to the inside, gives a little touch to Weatherford as they go by. Can he get back to him one more time? 36 laps, 4 to go. Parsons to the inside of Weatherford. Weatherford trying to hold him down. Parsons trying to stay on the inside. To turn 3 they go. Parsons sails it in. Weatherford on the gas trying to hold him off. Parsons on the inside. Weatherford with the momentum. Parsons pinches it off. Weatherford hangs on for now. 3 more times around the historic half mile. Parsons gets into him. Parsons bounces off the curb on the inside of turn 1. gets up to Weatherford. Weatherford goes around sideways. Caution flag is out. I know that's not intentional. It's a racing deal, but when you get down in there and you end up hitting that car in front of you, we'll see how race control calls it. But I'll be very surprised if they do not send both Parsons and Weatherford to the back of the pack. Weatherford obviously letting Parsons know of his displeasure at this moment as he comes up there next to him. Weatherford getting in behind him, probably going to do something foolish right here. We'll see. Yep, there you go. Didn't tear him up too bad. Just got him a little out of shape. A little love on the back bumper. 4 laps to go. Milliken looking for another win this season. Bringing him up super slow to the restart cone. Jumps on the gas. Rizzo's there. We are 3 wide going into 1. This is probably not going to turn out well. Milliken keeps it there on the outside. Gets it ahead of Yarbrough. Yarbrough on the inside of Rizzo. Rizzo going to look for another shot to get back to the inside when they get to 3 and 4. Not able to get there. Milliken's got him behind him for now. Coming to the line for lap 37. 3 to go when we go by this time. Milliken has the lead. Rizzo second. Yarbrough third. McDowell fourth. Lucas Williams rounding out your top 5. Kevin Parsons in 6th. Congrove is 7th. David Roberts 8th. Chris Throckmorton 9th. Braves Brinkley rounding out your top 10. Side by side for that second spot. Yarbrough wants it. Rizzo trying to hold him off. Rizzo been coming down here to Myrtle Beach since last year. Loves this place. He's a super big friend on social media for us. Always pumping us up. We truly appreciate what he does. He's a young and up-and-coming driver, and right now he's running against a 4-time track champion, former South Carolina state champion. Yarbrough washes him up a little bit. Rizzo trying to hang on to that spot. Yarbrough has the advantage as the white rag is in the air. While these two are battling it out, Justin Milliken grinning from ear to ear as he heads down the back straight. Milliken has half a straight. Yarbrough ain't going to get to him now unless something breaks. This is a win for the 0-2. He comes out of turn number 4 looking at the flag stand. Checkered flag in the air. Yarbrough going to come home second. Rizzo third. McDowell fourth. Williams fifth.
Stephen and I talked months ago, and we had this race on the calendar. It's pretty sweet to have Mallory Strong on the car, and on Terry Evans' night, me and the 20 was 1 and 2 in both of them, so he's tied to both of them. So that was a hell of a night, man. How about winning on Bell and Bell night for the 4th year in a row? Thank you, Mr. WC. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Thank you. Without y'all, we couldn't do it. I had David West Racing Engines, Marcus Richmond, Matt McCall, Shalota Electric. I'm spent. That first race really took a lot out of me. Man, we've been trying like hell, and to have won the other week and to come back and win this week, man, it's unbelievable. I got to say hello to my wife at home and my baby. I love y'all. I can't wait till they can get to the racetrack when we get some headphones that'll fit her. She's got a small head.
Now, you're back there running with Sam for most of that race, and it looked like you really worked hard to stay right on his bumper. Did you know you had to stay in touch with him and not let cars get in between you two?
Right. It was, I mean, he and I are racing each other. It doesn't matter if we're running 7th or 1st and 2nd. I mean, it's between us, and I wish we were a little bit closer, but we're going to keep working hard and just try to get this thing back in victory lane. I am just, and I got to thank my dad and all my guys. David Gooden, John Shipman, Tiny Guyton, Zach Scarf. Man, it's just Wesley Abel. It's a total team effort. Jonah, and we work on this thing all the time, and just we have fun doing it. Man, I'm so thankful and so blessed to be here, to be able to do what we're doing. We had a heck of a cook tonight. Just proud to be here. Proud of everything the racetrack has done to honor the people here when we pulled in that racetrack today and I saw all those faces, man, you don't get that at every racetrack, and you get that at Myrtle Beach.
So how honest was your spotter with you on that restart? Did he tell you were 3 wide going into 1?
Yes, sir. I gave Sam plenty of room. I didn't want to end up backwards. Our car's too good. We was going to run through there 3 wide, and that would have been fine. Dad always, he calls a good race. He did a hell of a job tonight. It was just crazy lap traffic or traffic coming up through the field. They were just out of control, and everybody was out of control, man. Sam and I, tit for tat. Just a heck of a night. Thank you, Myrtle Beach. Thank you, WC and Miss Tammy Bell, for all that they do 4 years in a row on Bell and Bell night. Thank y'all.
It's NASCAR short track racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway, and it's brought to you by NASCAR Racing Experience, the true NASCAR driving experience here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Shallotte Electric Stores, the area's best choice for all of your electric needs. Palm Charter High School, the only motorsports high school in the nation. Black's Tire and Auto Services, tires and auto repair in North and South Carolina. There's a location near you. Ocean Lakes Family Campground in Myrtle Beach, named the 2017 Mega Park of the Year. Darlington Raceway, the track too tough to tame, home of the Southern 500. Circle K, take it easy.